Okay, today is Friday, May the 13th, 2022. The time now is 8:15 a.m. What you want, baby? Time I get on the video, here she comes. What you want? Here on my daughter beat him. Looking at me. What you want, baby? What you want? What? Wanna go outside? That what you want? Or you want some toast? We don't have no bread. We don't have no bread. There no more hash browns in there. Let me off this so I get baby straight. Okay, now I'm back. Baby gets an attitude to come down the food. And then she do all that and when we get to it she don't eat. She be expecting something specific. Probably a snack. Something sweet or peanut butter. Anyway, I put a butt outside. So I can do this video. Anyway, um, what day was it? I was supposed to get some packages. I had already did a video about this, but it didn't upload, so I'm gonna just redo it. I was supposed to get two packages rather. One was something from Grandma Berry, and the other one was from Tata. Tata is a farm where they sell plants. Grandma Berry is a place where I buy things for my soaps and for my body butter and something for beauty. And so I had ordered some samples of some facial oils and had my address on it. They're supposed to come here. Now, I think it was last month I called the UPS because I placed an order at JCPenney for my sister. But I hadn't ordered nothing from JCPenney in a long time. But I had already put our address, the new address, on the file. But they used the old address. So they had to go into our old address, so I called the UPS and asked them if they would hold it at the UPS place. So they told me I had to pay $7.99 for each package. It was two different packages. And so I had ordered something after that, and they sent it to CVS. CVS is a drugstore that holds packages for UPS. But I did not call UPS to ask them to hold the package because they had the correct address on it. So they told me I had to go within my UPS and unclick something. So I did that. I unclicked all that stuff. And so I was supposed to get packages. But I've been getting my packages here. So I don't know why they were, who I think it's a certain driver is doing this. Because I've been getting packages here. And I even showed the one guy on the video that he brought my package here. And he was the one I was saying that took the package because baby was at the door with me. But baby just knows it. Anytime that doorbell rang, there she go, being nosy. And I kept telling him she wasn't gonna bother him. But first of all, he shouldn't have took the package off the porch when he put it on the porch because I didn't have to sign for it. He just trying to click me. That's what he was trying to do. That's what they do. I've had a few UPS people do that. When I open the door, the thing that they have scanning the packages, they scan me. So I quit opening the door for the UPS people. And so when I saw him I'm watching him. I'm looking at my security system. So I'm watching him put the package on the porch and ring the doorbell. So I didn't go out there because he don't set the package. I ain't sign. I don't need to sign for nothing. My daughter didn't say I need to sign in for anything for her. So he picked the package back up and went back to the truck. So I had to run to the door. I said, hey, like that. So he got the package, bring it back to the door, and he saw baby. He said, I'm not going up there with that dog at the door. I said, she won't bother you. I'm not going back. So he took the package and put it back on the truck. So my daughter had to go and so I just closed the door. I didn't get ready to fuck with people in the pack. I ate my package for one thing. So my daughter had to go pick the package up from the UPS place. But she said, well, no, she had to sign for it. And so that's the man that he been bringing me my package. I haven't been having no problems since I unclicked that stuff on that page. So I don't know who the UPS man was that Wednesday took my package to CVS. They keep saying they shouldn't have to bring my packages to CVS because first of all, I haven't called them and asked them. I haven't even went on my UPS to sign for to click anything for them to hold something. This person just doing something out of meanness. And so my daughter called. I told her because she don't be wanting to go pick it up. So she called them to see why they taking my packages to CVS. And these my trees now. They got them sitting at CVS. And the woman said I had two my UPSs. One with my old address and one with my new address. But the thing is, they not supposed to know nothing about what my pack was on, whether I got my UPS or whatever. If I haven't clicked nothing to send to them to hold my packages, whether I got two or three, I haven't asked them to hold anything. And then before I had to pay $7.99 twice for them to hold it. So somebody just doing something just out of the meanness. Because I haven't asked them to hold nothing. They're not supposed to hold nothing unless I ask them to. So it don't matter whether I got two or not. I had my address, the new address, on the packages that was sent to me. And if I wanted them to hold anything, I would ask them to hold it. But I haven't asked them to hold it. So I was just gonna cancel. So she told them to cancel it. So both of them is canceled. Don't be holding nothing if I don't ask you to, because I don't have transportation. And then they saying if they pick it back up, they have to send it back from where it came from. This is some crazy mess. People, UPS been doing stuff to my packages for 6 years. I have got my packages where the tape been taken off of it. I've got packages where they just slid open. I got packages where the box that the package is in is not nothing wrong with it, but the box on the inside of the box is cut. I still got that. I said I'm gonna hold on to that just in case somehow God make it where we can go to court. I want to have my evidence, and I got those shoes too. It looked like turned the shoes up like this and just stepped on it. The shoes bit in like that. So I called Bells and told them what happened. They sent me another pair. You know, these mail carriers, they're just crazy. And they got good jobs, and they don't appreciate having that good job. But they just want to mess with people packages. They have taken my mail packages to not I'm getting ready to say over there, but at the other house to uh, the house beside us, and he holding on to the package instead of bringing it right on to us because he was a gang stalker. These people, they know what each other is doing. These gang stalkers, because the mail carriers are gang stalkers. So if I'm expecting a package, that man over there across the street, he will come for me to come out on that point so he can attack me. Then he started having his son doing it. Then he moved the truck. I think that truck got some type of run by remote controller, either by my body function or something. Cause when I go out there on there, I don't even have to go all the way out on the porch. If the package is at the door, I just bend down and pick it up. I'm still in the house, just in the doorway. And I get hit, or sprayed, or whatever it is they do. Go back there. I just open the door right there. Don't even go outside. Just open the door. I could hear the little ting 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 ting. Look, you could hear it on the computer because I videoed it. Because I was getting the sound of that truck. Because you can't tell me that truck is not a weapon, and they got a sound wave to it. I was getting ready to drink out my jar. So pick a jar, yeah, pick a jar. But I try to show a wee bit of class. That's all, just a wee bit. But I got nice glasses. I got crystal. I got a lot of crystal glasses and china and stuff like that. So, and, yeah, so when I got my trees, I've got them all planted. All my trees are planted now. No, not all of them. I got some tiny ones that I need to replant. I need to repot them. So I have a limb of a citrus tree that I need to repot. I got some type of little trees over there that I been here. When I brought them, they were small. But these are bigger trees that I got now. I'm just hoping that they'll grow. I been pickling eggs. I picked up some for long term, and then I picked up some last night for us to eat now. And sometimes I can't wait. So last night I ate one jar. I ate the last one just a while ago. I got two more jars in there. I think each jar have about 4 eggs in it. And I just like got where I just like to eat pickled eggs and drink fermented drinks. Especially when it the pickling soaks all the way to the yolk. I reckon now I'm just trying to find something to talk about, but what I probably need to do is just be quiet. Because I already did my complaint on UPS. I had the city mail carrier. I did a video on when I had my other channel with this man. He just threw my package on the porch. He didn't know if it was something breakable in there or not. He could have, if there was something breakable in there, he could have broke it. He just threw it on the porch. What I'm seeing is the older men having hip problems. Because they probably been working for the post office for a long time. Cause I noticed the man, one of those men that goes over there, he's a poster man, and he walking with a limp. That poster man that kept throwing my packages on the porch, he had a bad hip. So I reckon all that sitting down and driving caused their hip to be bad. But when you too old to walk up some steps, and then but 2 steps, it's time to retire. Let some of the younger people get this. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, when you get too old, where you gonna just start joining, well, the young one they join it too. But the UPS men, they not old, they younger men, and they just mean. I remember after I made a complaint on that man throwing my package on the porch because he don't know if there was something in there to break or not. And then there's another guy. This what UPS though did that. He had a lot of packages and he dropped them and stood up, looked right at the camera. That's the first one that clicked me with his with that thing that his scanner. He and he got no shame about what they do. They just click you. I had the cable man to do the same thing. And see, I don't say nothing. When I start talking junk to these people about what they doing, maybe they'll stop. But see, I don't want to start talking junk because I might cuss. You don't know with no spirits deep down in there laying dormant. I don't want to cuss. I'm be like, what's his name? The gospel singer. That was his name. Little short dude. How he was cussing at his son. Everybody was talking about. And I was saying, when a person don't cuss on a regular basis and they cuss, they'll stop right then and there and say, Lord, forgive me. But he kept cussing. I mean, he was saying the big word. I said, this man here cusses on a regular basis because it didn't even bother him that he cussing. And he cussing his son out. And I mean, he was using some bad words. And his son recorded him and put it on social media. Frank, what? Kurt Franklin. I said Kurt Franklin cusses a lot because he just kept cussing. I mean, he just kept cussing. And that didn't even make no kind of sense. But his son got in some trouble now. I don't know if he in prison or what, but he done did some stuff. Um, I don't know. The devil will use your children to bring shame to you. They don't care. The devil don't care. He just don't give a good heart nothing. But he would use your children and take them to the lowest that the children let him take them. He'll take them to bring shame to you. And that's what he doing with that son. That's exactly what he doing. And he'll do that because he don't want family to be together because there's power in unity. Cause I got a daughter. She just allowed me to say all kind of things that ain't never happened. I don't know where she getting that stuff from. Don't worry about it. Honey, you the one got the answer for them lies. Cause I know they not. They are exactly what they are, lies. Some people are trying to put it on their parents because they not doing the work to get to where they want to get to in life. Sometimes you can't get there. Sometimes, you just have things blocking you that you don't see around you. Got bad spirits around you trying to make sure that you don't reach your goals. Then you got some people that things just seem like they like Oprah Winfrey. She had people there helping her reach them goals. But the thing is, they probably bad spirits helping her get there. Because Oprah Winfrey is not a good person. She is into any and everything. Any and everything she's in. That's why she always talking about there many ways to get to God. Yeah, keep trying. Keep going them many ways. And you're going to find the God that you're going to is in hell. Oprah Winfrey, I do believe she's nothing but a witch. And some people, God have plans for them, but the devil steps in, and the people not sensitive to God, they're gonna follow the devil. But they don't know that God got good plans for you. That's why when your child is people, when children are young, you don't just take them to church. You have to make sure that word is in them, that they understand the word of God. And see, a lot of people don't do that. Those children don't understand the word. You have to make sure. See, when I would have my children, I was like this. I won't even say it. I was wholehearted. That's what I was doing. I did read the Bible to them, but that's all I did do was read the Bible, because that's all I was doing. I wasn't living by the Bible, And then once I really I was old. I was in my 40s before I really got into the church. Started really studying the Bible. So my children were done grown by that time. So that's why I started working with my grandchildren. And I didn't just read the Bible to them. I was trying to make sure that the word was in them. But see, the parents got to do it too. It can't be just the grandma, because they not with me all the time. We just had study twice. Well, we had study on Saturdays and prayer either Tuesday or Wednesdays. And once I moved way on the other side of town. I didn't work with the kids no more, because they were kids out there, but I didn't know their parents. And when I moved right beside a gang stalker, and she just was causing me all type of problems. And she was causing me problems, and when I retaliated, she had the whole neighborhood thinking I'm at fault. But she would have her music so loud that you could see my wall vibrate. The first day I moved there, she started. Every first day. But they must have told her, because before I even got the apartment, when I went out there just to look at the apartments, she was standing in the doorway looking at me like she was crazy. I said, why she look crazy? And she was. She was. And she gave me problem the whole year. I stayed beside her for a year. And then my landlord let me move to another apartment out there. And then she sent word to the boy to give me problems. Because I heard the guy telling to do what she said. I mean, they right there, they front door. Okay, this my bedroom window. This they front door. And see, I didn't think I was gonna have no problems, because they told me the boy was a preacher. Yeah, a gay one, a gay preacher. That's what he was. And the preaching he doing is sex. So that's all I could hear. That's all I could hear coming from his bedroom to my bedroom. And my children didn't want to believe me. I kept telling them, after that boy is gay. I thought I said he was a preacher. And they jumped on me. Oh, grandma, you always got something to say about somebody. I said, the boys having sex with other boys. Talking about, my granddaughter talking about, Daddy, no, he not. Them his best friends, boyfriends. I said, okay. He having sex with them too. Come to find out, she come back home. Grandma, you were telling the truth. Cause they had a big mess up there. Them girls came over there. And there was some big girls too. He having sex with two brothers at the same time. His two best friends, boyfriends. They gonna tell me what I know. What I don't just be talking about people. Just be talking about them. I'm hearing. I can hear what he doing. My bedroom right there in his bedroom, and his bed right. I don't know why they have their beds on the walls. And somebody really want to hear that. One apartment I was in, that little raggedy bed was just two big, two apartments. They're about a cheap bed. We don't have no strength to it, and it just be hitting the wall. Floop, 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 floop. Put a pillow. You can always put a pillow. Nobody wants to know your sex life or when you having sex. Either pull that dang on bed from the wall or put a pillow there where it won't be hitting the wall. I mean, have some kind of self-respect about what you do. Nobody wants to hear that. And if I feel like I'm in a light earthquake, and my whole apartment would be shaking because it was a duplex, just us two, and then our house rocking. It's crazy. Then when I get something start beat on the walls, because I'm tired, we're not on the walls, on the floor. They have a problem with me, but yet I got a problem with you, cause y'all doing this all the time, and I would like to have some sleep. I remember one time that woman kept me up for 3 nights straight. So I walked to the courthouse because downtown was like 2 blocks away from me. So I went to talk to the magistrate to see what I could do about that. And he told me to go talk to the housing people. They telling me to go back talk to the people at the courthouse. So they want nothing I could do because all of them is in the gang stalking. Because that same woman tried to run over me. She tried to back over me with a truck. She had any license, not them. But she saw me. Okay, my daughter stayed out there in the complex too, so I didn't have a printer, and I needed to print off something. So I went down to her house with my books and stuff to type it up and print it off. But I left my book, so I walked back to my place to get my book. So when I come back out, I didn't even see her in the truck. I just saw the truck was running. So when I got ready to go behind the truck, she back up and then stop and look at me. So that's when I went to I was going to press charges against her behind because she tried to run me. I talked to 2 different men. They told me she didn't see me. Now how y'all know what she seen? Because they put her this gang stalking. So since they wouldn't let me sue her, I know she keeps her bed right on that wall. I got at that wall. I said, now, if you try that again, what I'm gonna do to you, I'm gonna come in the house, get my bed, and I'm gonna whoop you. And I meant it. And I didn't have no more problem with her. Not with trying to run over me. Because I meant that thing. She didn't even have no license. Had no business. I had never seen her in that trying to drive that truck. But she thought she was gonna run over me. Honey, I'll take my bed and knock that glass in. Cause your boyfriend crazy enough to let you get behind that wheel. He crazy enough to get his wheels broke out. And I mean it. Cause I'm not bothering you. I just moved beside you. You the one that's bothering me. Being mean and making all that loud noise. I don't know if they were having sex, but they made that bed hit the walls. This every night. Remember, I got a virgin living with me. She don't need to hear that. My granddaughter was living with me, and she was still a virgin. She don't need to hear old folks that's crazy and stupid making all that dang on noise, cause we didn't know they're having sex or not. But whether we do or not, I don't want to hear all that. No, I'm trying to sleep at night. Then her daughter had a nerve to come over and knock on my door and ask me why I called the police on her mama. I said, cause your mama over there making all that noise, but we can't get no sleep over here. She talking about, well, there ain't nobody over there but mama and her boyfriend. I said, and that's who making the noise. And she had your son jumping off of furniture. I timed that little boy one day. I just want to see how long did she gonna have that look. She was telling him to do this. He jumping off of dressers and stuff. He was a little boy, wasn't even in school. 5 whole hours that child did that. So I got to the wall. I said, what kind of grandmama is this? That abuse her grandchild just because she got an issue with somebody. That you would have that child jumping off of furniture where he could fall and break his neck. But you so stupid, you don't realize you can kill your own grandchild trying to be mean to me. Then she stopped that and she started trying to. One day I was outside, she trying to talk so nice to him and stuff. No, you the abusive grandmama. And I can't remember what all I said to the girl, but I tell you what she got from my door. You don't scare me. You might think you bad, but I don't care about your business. Cause I got knives. You come in my house trying to jump on me, you gonna get cut. I ain't playing. I ain't playing with these people. That's why they be shooting you and carrying on from the inside of their house and behind the dang on fence and stuff. I reckon she thought I was gonna back down from her. Girl, I'm not backing down from you. Your mom is the one that's in the fault. We should be able to live in peace because she not getting all that from me. She won't get all that from me. After 6 months of her doing that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna fix her. So I had this prayer. That prayer I prayed about 2 hours. A good 2 hours. I know I pray over an hour. And then you go on Demon Buster. When you click on Demon Buster, it'll start playing a song. Oh, the blood of Jesus. That's just how it sounds. It sounds just like that. I had it on my computer upside that wall. And then I put my CD player upside that wall and I cut them wide open and leave. I said, I'm gonna fix that. If you want to be dirty and disrespectful, I can too. Then some guy come over to the house, knocking on the door. No, I already heard him ask them, y'all want me to go over there and rough her up? Boy, you come on here and try to hurt me, you gonna get some hot water through on you. Cause I ain't playing. Cause they bothering me. And they didn't sit around trying to like they the victim. I remember one day they was talking about me. There was some other woman up in there. And I got a phone call. And when I answered the phone, the girl said, but if y'all can hear her, she can hear y'all. They didn't have sense enough. She too crack-headed to know that I can hear y'all talking about me. That's why I sit at that wall and talk about it. I'm even there by myself talking junk about them. Because I know where she at in that bed. Sometimes they'll be making all that noise that I get of my daughter. And I don't know how I pick that weights up. Because just trying to pick them up, I couldn't pick them up. But when they make me mad, I think they pick them weights up. I said, boom, 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 on that floor. God said, repent. God made me repent and pray. So I get my Bible and start reading. I said, well, if y'all can have sex as long as I can read, let's go for it. So I read out loud. When they finish, I still read. Y'all gonna get the word. Y'all gonna get some word in y'all because I'm reading loud. And I read and just keep reading and just keep reading and just keep reading. But at that time, I didn't know I was being gang stalked. I didn't know why people, everywhere I go, people just being mean. And I didn't understand it. Now I do, because they getting paid to be mean. Oh, Lord. Well, I got my trees. I still ain't got one of them. A cherry tree. Still don't have one. I need to start trying to grow some vegetables. But I was more worried about my trees, because trees, once you get them trees established, that's food for years and years and years, long as, they don't die. So that's why I'm trying to get my trees established. And see, when you grow vegetables, you got to grow them things every year. Unless it's something that, perennium. I don't know any perennium vegetables. Other than herbs. Herbs they'll keep coming back. But like cabbage and collards and stuff like that, you got to plant them things. Beans, you have to plant them every year. Then you got to make sure you know how to get the seeds so that you can grow them every year. That's why I want to go ahead and grow some apples and peach trees and pears. Once you can get them established, they'll grow for years. You got food every year. You just have to learn how to can so that when they not fruiting, still got some food in your canning. My grandma used to can food. No, I never see my mama can food. My grandmama did. They used to go to and my aunt Stella, she would kill a hog. She would get a hog, and they'll make homemade pudding and sausage and all that kind of stuff. See, they didn't teach us how to do that. So that's something I want to do. Learn how to make my own sausages. You can make your own sausage out of beef instead of pork, and don't put nothing in it but beef. And you can take chicken and make your own sausages. You will know what's in your food. So I did get me a cake mixer with one of those things on, but I need to buy the attachments to go with it. Or either I just buy a grinder. We had a cabinet that had a grinder in it, but when they remodeled the house, they took that those cabinets out, which they need to be. They were old, but they was solid. That crap they put in there, I mean, them was the cheapest. They when they remodeled our house, they just tried the cheapest stuff to put in that house. But since my brother and he had it redone. So that man, and then he had the nerve. I mean, he was an old joker. Come in and talking about give me $20. I said no, thank you. I was shocked. You got daughters older than me. You old joker. You better get out my face. Lord, I should have told him off. During them days, I did cuss. Oh Lord, but I just said no, thank you. He was old. I've always respected my elders. I don't think I ever cussed an old person before. That's how we were raised. But he needed a cussing probably. Come on, I'm talking about 20. What I'm gonna do with $20? I be done killed you. Golly. Oh, we thought I was just cheap. Oh Lord have mercy. Then he put all that cheap mess in the wind blow. You can see the curtain just moving, and they closed and locked. He put all that cheap mess in our house. Lord have mercy. Some people they just don't think much of you. I tell you. Let me get out here. I'll be done ran out. Might be done ran out. But that what I just said. Well, this the truth. It's gonna come at $20. What in the world? Oh Lord. Oh boy. I ain't got no friends either, but Lord. I got friends. My friend gonna watch this here video. Oh, I don't got no friends. I'm about to be talking to myself for the long. Well, I ain't talking to myself. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my friends. Somebody will watch my videos. If you got one person, somebody gonna watch it. And we left together. You so funny. Let me get my daughter. She make me sick.